Hello. I just wanted to come on this morning and talk about a little subject of the state of the people in this new Aquarius age, where people are in their identities, in their characters. And I believe that people, I won't say they are running crazy yet, or that they even ever will, but I think things will start to happen more closely in their personal lives, if that makes sense. And it will be projected onto friends and family and others that they have to be around. And I think that it will come out in ways that others, never seen this particular side to them. It'll come out in ways as to that, like people have never seen these sides of them coming out. I've had a little situation in my life that has came about with a family member, a close family member, who has worn a mask for so long, and now it's coming out. Her true self is coming out, in other words. This city is just so raggedy with all these street bumps and lumps and dumps and hills. I'm so tired of it. So if you hear rattling around or see my camera rattling around, it's these raggedy roads. So, but anyway, yeah, with a family member of mine, her mask is coming off more and more, and to the point where my children are starting to see it. And to me, it's disturbing because she's the only family member I have that I thought I could trust. And now things are coming out. And it's just interesting because to be honest, I have no clue what the issue really is. Now, there has been some altercations that we have had that has brought all of these other things to surface. It's brought all of these other things that she has kept hidden for years to surface. But the interesting thing about it is they are what a friend of mine has called misplaced pain. I can see it as misplaced pain. It is. And I think that she's dealing with a father wound that she has not properly addressed, that she has not properly dealt with, and I'm just going to go ahead and keep it a buck. It's my sister. It's my sister, my only sibling. And I think that we both have a father wound. We both have it. The difference between her and I is I was able to speak to my father about it before he passed away. She chose not to give it light in her life. meaning she chose not to even acknowledge it as such. So that's another thing. People don't want to acknowledge some of the wounds that we have picked up along our life journey. And I think that's important for people to do. You have to acknowledge the hurts and pains. Now, that just doesn't mean confronting the person that may have caused you the pain, but that just means acknowledging that things happen the way they did within yourself. People don't want to acknowledge that. And once you can acknowledge that, then you can move forward past the pain. I won't say you can move forward, but you can begin to start moving forward with the pain. That's just the first step. You have to acknowledge it within yourself to even move past it, to begin the healing process. But I don't think people are aware that this even needs to happen. They're not aware that this needs to happen. Now, the state of Aquarius age, which is the age that we're in now, we've moved out of the Pisces age and now we're in the Aquarius stage. In this Aquarius stage, truths begin to come out. They are beginning to be exposed in some way, shape, or form. And people don't understand this. They just think that, I'm not really sure what they think. But I don't think they are thinking on these terms. I know they're not. But I am able to see this level played out in the people because of my abilities. That's why I'm able to speak on it. But I think that truths are being exposed. People's stuff that they've kept hidden for so long are being exposed in some kind of way. And they may not come out right off the back as a truth. It may come out like, oh my God, what's happening here? And why are they doing this, or why are they being this away? We will see that in the people like that. But only a few of us will actually be able to identify what is actually going on here. And so I just think that right now in this state of a mind that the people are in, we need to take a close look at ourselves. We need to look at ourselves a little more closer so we can figure our lives out and then move forward with healing. Healing cannot be achieved if you do not reflect on yourself and how you play a part in some of it. Healing cannot be achieved until you do a reflection of the self. Self. Am I saying that right? S-E-L-F. Self. And that takes some level of accountability. Which brings me to another spot in the matter. Most people don't like accountability. I don't know if it's that they don't know what it is. What I think is that it's too much of the truth. And people don't really want to look at the truth about themselves. I call it shadow work. Shadow work is reflecting on yourself. Take accountability for where you messed up, what you did wrong, or who you are as a person, some characteristics of who you are as a person. Now, the part that people don't know is if you take accountability and do the reflection work on yourself, you might see that some of your dark side may not be all that bad, and you might be able to use some of it to your advantage through living experiences and challenges. That's the key. You have to balance out your character once you reflect on yourself. You have to balance out. That's what this life and living is about. Reflections and balancing out your character and moving through life with clear understanding of who you are. Not dimming your light, not acting one way only just to please the people or to hide who you really are. It's about balancing out your life so that you can balance out your circumstances and all of that good stuff. So I just wanted to come on and talk about that tidbit. This is part one because I think there's more. I feel like there's more in my spirit that I really want to bring to the forefront so everybody can see and understand. So, but for right now, I'll stop there and I'll be back. Toodles. Call you back. Bye.